Okay. So here's our new city bus, and it's how much smaller? What's the change in?
It's, you know, distance-wise, it's I would have to look to get the facts on the actual length, but it is shorter. But
and passengers?
Passenger, it's considered a 23 passenger, which obviously includes the driver. It has 3 tie-down spots for any kind of paratransit type use.
Wow. Okay.
The fact that it's gasoline, you know, there are some pros and cons in both directions. But
quieter, less smelly.
Exactly. And if I do have a problem with this engine in its future life, it's a whole lot cheaper to replace.
Yeah. And it seems like it rides lower and it rides smoother.
There seems to be a smoother, that's what I've gotten compliments on. We have one other one similar in the fleet already.
And you got LED lights that are really bright. That's great. So who makes these? The same people make them?
It's Arbach. It's a company called Arbach.
And where are they located?
I'd have to look where they're out of.
It looks like is it fiberglass? No, it's metal.
That is a fiberglass line. It'd be like a motorhome, I guess.
Yeah. Very cool.
Comes already with
a toll box.
Yep.
You don't have any lunch boxes strapped to the thing to put money in?
Yeah.
You know
that's the old style.
How many? What about? Does it take credit cards at all?
It doesn't take credit.
It does not.
It takes bills and change.
There is a capability of where we'll be able to use
a credit card swiper.
Well, it's a swiper, but it would be for a loaded fare card.
Cool. Well, that's an improvement.
It is. And if somebody puts in a handful of change, and a lot of times people are kind of, you know, that might not put a full $1 in there or whatever the fare is for them.
Figures it out.
The driver can tell right away they need to add more or not.
So what about this camera?
That's a camera system. That's
just for the driver.
For driver, or and we also have
one there.
One there. We have an entry. We have another one that goes out towards the right. One of the complaints that we have, and I like to take care of complaints, is
I know that.
Is if
you should be the mayor.
Well, that's what he's for. Is if somebody we've had complaints where somebody said we passed them up.
Yeah. Well, so that's what that camera's for.
That camera will add to the functionality of, well, you know, nobody was there.
Very cool. Okay, now are the message boards the same, or is that an improvement?
This is still a message board, but we just never have ordered them all the time with them on these buses.
Yeah.
As a mid air conditioning system, not a rear.
It seems like there's a higher head clearance.
I believe you're right. Plus, it's a fiberglass versus a cloth, which we have a lot of deterioration.
Easier to maintain.
Correct.
And
very easier to clean.
Yeah.
Leroy helped a lot with this project, getting it.
And unlike school buses, they all have seat belts.
That's correct.
Now, did the other buses have seat belts?
We had to add some of them.
I wish they'd do it on school buses just to teach the kids to use seat belts. I like the panorama windows here in this corner window here.
But it's full function like a
it feels like you can see a whole lot better out of here. So the only thing we don't have is a display panel showing where all the buses are moving, like right here.
Like on that, yeah.
Let's see. I think I had it up.
Leroy, when's you on the phone?
See this?
Yeah.
See what I got up?
Well, that's something that's a doable thing in the future. We'd have to add that on, which we probably will.
Yeah,
but
and then people can see if they can make their connection or not.
Right.
Fantastic.